Transnet continues to count their losses as the entity's rail volumes continue to decline. This as cable theft and derailment continue to pose operational challenges for the utility that has just recently appointed a new board.
The loss of 5.7 billion is on the back of the significant challenges that we've faced with the locos that haven't been available. And in fact, it's been the biggest contributor to a revenue loss on the Transnet freight rail side, with 6.17 billion that was lost. We also had the incident, the strike, as you recall, the 2 weeks, that was about 1.3 billion rand loss. Security incidents, the cable theft that we suffer, and as we indicated, well over 3,000 incidents in one single year.
Transnet says a turnaround strategy for the business is currently being developed, which will be submitted to the board to help mitigate against the challenges. Minister Pravin Gordhan wants that strategy in the coming weeks, saying it can't be business as usual.
I am directing the board to urgently address and report to the shareholder on its recommendations and decisions within the next 3 weeks on the following matters. 1. The operational transformation of Transnet. To develop or enhance the plan to radically transform the operational performance of each of the business areas, including the restructuring of the entity to more effectively and efficiently deliver on its mandate. 2. Root causes. To identify the root causes of the inability of management and staff to meet the performance targets and a plan to deal with the deficiencies. 3. Rigorous accountability.
Transnet's latest annual loss follows a profit of 5 billion rand in the previous financial year, and Gordhan believes the Auditor General's critical findings against the entity also call for urgent and corrective action. The newly appointed board chairperson spoke of private sector partnerships and concessions in certain parts of the business that he says are already underway as part of plans.
We certainly need to have a completely different configuration in terms of our debt and how we restructure the organization going forward. That work cannot be done in 2 months. Hence, I'm saying that the plan has got phases. They will be working concurrently, but at various pace and at various speed.
The minister also took the opportunity to give an update on talks with China Railway Rolling Stock Corporation over an impasse that has resulted in Transnet being unable to secure spares for over 300 of its locomotives.
It's on the South African side that we need to speed up certain processes that will help us to A, get the spare parts that are required, B, get the technicians to come into the country. Some of the visas have already been arranged for them to enter the country, but they will only be sent off from China once there's a sign-off on all of the major issues from both sides of the equation. And C, there are some 99 locomotives that are outstanding, and there was a delivery arrangement, some towards the end of the year and some towards the beginning of next year.
A mammoth task ahead for the new Transnet board as the Public Enterprises Minister wants strategic interventions and answers within 3 weeks. But the entity ensuring the nation that work continue, this being under difficult circumstances to ensure the delivery of services and financial stability in the new financial year. Katlego Logodi, SABC News, Kempton Park.